Kafta and tahini sauce is a really underrated dish and it comes together in half an hour. You can find the full kafta recipe for the meat mixture on my blog, but it's basically beef or lamb. You can use a mixture of both with a bit of parsley, spices and onion. Roll the kafta meat mixture into little 2 cm sized balls. Now you can make as many as you want and freeze the extra if you have any. It's a good idea to roll the kafta balls before you start with the onions so that you don't have to panic and then some of them are cooked and some of them are not. Okay, so I'm going to start with 1 or 2 onions which I've sliced into strips, and you want to get them nice and golden, so for the first 5 minutes on medium to high heat and then caramelize them down. When they're nice and golden, add the kafta balls and fry them with the onions, tossing gently, and the idea is that you're going to brown the kafta balls on the outside. You don't necessarily want to cook them all the way through, but you want them sealed from the outside, nice and brown. Okay, as you can see, they're not fully cooked all the way through, and I'm going to start with the tahini sauce. I don't want the tahini sauce to be too thick, so I want actually a thin consistency, because as it cooks, it will thicken, and even when you turn off the heat and it cools down, it'll thicken even more. So you're going for quite a thin consistency. And the only way to make tahini sauce is just to add the lemon, water and tahini and keep stirring, keep going until it combines. And it will combine suddenly, you'll find. Add a sprinkle of salt and adjust the sauce by tasting it a little bit. If it's too tart, add a bit more salt. If it's too dull, add a bit more lemon. You want the tahini sauce to be nice and zingy. You want it to be bright, so I don't want a dull tahini sauce that lacks lemon. Now to add the tahini sauce on the onions and the kafta meatballs. And when the sauce starts to bubble, I'd say reduce the heat to the lowest setting and let it simmer for about 10 minutes for the kafta meatballs to cook through thoroughly. Now for the finishing touches, I'm going to brown some pine nuts. I thought about, you could probably use flaked almonds too, but pine nuts are the traditional ones. I'm going to add some pine nuts to the sauce and then also leave some to garnish at the end. I love serving kafta and tahini sauce with rice because it's nice and fluffy and light, but you can also eat it with bread. That can also work very well. As always, head to the blog for the full recipe, where you can also find my fish in tahini sauce. That is also a showstopper. Let me know how it went if you made it, and this will soon become one of your favorite dishes, I'm sure. You can also find this recipe along with 75 of my most popular recipes with concise tips and strategies on my ebook, so check that out.